Chapter 5. The poster comes to life. Dennis raced towards the house. "Come quick, Auntie Amy," he shouted. "It's the goat." The goat had got free. It was in the vegetable garden, eating all the plants. Accidents happen, Amy sighed. But it wasn't an accident. Somebody had cut through the goat's rope with a knife. "Could be sabotage," said Mr. Jenkins. Polly, Norman, and Dennis had a different idea. They thought it was Granger. Mr. Jenkins had brought Norman a letter from his mother. Reading it made Norman feel homesick. He wanted to be on his own, so he went for a walk down by the river. Somebody came up behind him and grasped his shoulder. It made him jump. An American soldier was standing there. His name was Mike Johnson. Polly and Dennis had gone to look for Mary. They were in luck. She was doing the washing in the wash house. Mary was surprised to see Polly and Dennis. She told them how nasty Granger and Millington were to her. Polly and Dennis asked Mary to keep an eye on Granger for them. Then they decided to show her the hideout they had found. Mary looked through the window. "It's Millington. She's coming this way," she said. Polly and Dennis had nowhere to go. They were bound to get caught. Millington stood in the doorway of the wash house. She looked around. There was no sign of Polly and Dennis. "What have you been doing?" Millington said to Mary. "This should be finished by now." Mary didn't know what to say, but Millington didn't wait for an explanation. "Just get on with it," she said as she went. A moment later, Polly and Dennis jumped out from a laundry basket. "You better go," said Mary. As Polly and Dennis hurried back through the woods, they almost ran straight into a woman coming the other way. Polly and Dennis couldn't believe their eyes. She looked just like the woman on the spy poster. The woman said she was lost. "I thought I might get help from the house, but perhaps you can point me in the right direction for the village." The woman was carrying a pair of binoculars and an expensive camera. "That's a nice camera," Polly said. "It's a Leica," said the woman. "I take a lot of photographs." Spies were always taking photographs. Everybody knew that. So Polly sent her the wrong way. Mike Johnson had taken Norman back to Wells Farm in his Jeep. He was just leaving as Polly and Dennis arrived. He decided to take a photograph of everybody in front of the Jeep. "Is a Leica a good camera?" Polly asked him. "The best," said Mike. "Only I wouldn't use one now because it's German." The woman in the woods had a German camera. That was even more proof. That night, Polly was telling Norman about what had happened when there was a knock on the door. Polly ran to answer it. The spy woman was standing there. She was very angry. "I want a word with you," she snapped.